everyone, this is Marwa AbdElGalel welcoming you on our Relocator Mentors platform. You're kindly required to switch off all your cameras and mics to reduce the background noise. Thank you for joining us in this Zoom meeting entitled Quarantine Breaks Out the Routine, Live Classroom, presented by Ms.Anan Abdurrahman. Ms.Anan Abdurrahman is a Relo mentor trainer. She has got her bachelor degree from the Faculty of Education at Ain Shams University. She has also received 2 postgraduate diplomas in English language teaching and methodology. She is FEL certified from the AUC. She has been working as an EFL teacher and instructor for 12 years. She was an NTTP trainee at the British Council. Finally, she used to be a member at the World Youth Forum and at the Presidential Leadership Program. Hello, Ms. Anan, how are you?
Yes, hello, Marwa, how are you?
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody, how are you? I'm so glad to meet you today, actually.
How are you?
How's everyone?
We're waiting for you.
Thank you. Kindly write in the chat box, okay?
Okay, inshallah.
Yes, thank you. We are gonna mute all, okay? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sure.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Marwa, for introducing me. Thank you all attendees for joining us for today. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be with us today, inshallah. I hope that you enjoy our session together. Our session today entitled Quarantine Breaks Out the Routine. I want you in the chat box, just write to me, do you think that quarantine breaks out the routine or not? How do you feel during the quarantine? Write in the chat box, please. Yes? Hello? Yes, sure. Horrible, yes. Some people said it's horrible. Some people said they are trapped. It's an opportunity for development. Yes, I do agree. It has give us a chance to rearrange things. Of course, feeling free, feeling insecure. Wow. Okay, missing my staff. For sure, we all miss them. Maybe, yes, but routine will be back. Yeah, but we have to break it. Yes, of course, relax. No transportation. Yes, so I do agree with you. Okay, that's great. So it's time for change nowadays, okay? If we didn't take such opportunity to change our life for the best, we will lose a lot, okay? Or miss a lot. Okay, let us start with our agenda for today. We are going to know what is communicative approach, okay? And how to apply it in our virtual classrooms to engage our learners and students. We're going to know also what are the reasons of silence in a virtual classroom and how to break it. Finally, we are going to know how to turn all face-to-face activities into online, how to start from the controlled practice to the task-based learning and make it and apply it in our virtual classrooms. Let's start. Would you tell me in the chat box what proverb comes to your mind when you see this picture? Would you tell me what proverb comes to your mind? What does it remind you with? Try to think. Yeah? Huh? Give a man. Huh? I'll help you. Yes, don't give me a fish. Good, Hisham. Teach how to catch a fish. Yes, don't give me a fish, but teach me how to fish. Yes, yes, that's good. Okay, that's great. Yes, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. And that's what we're going to know today. You know that we're going to know how to engage our students and how to teach them or to put them on the first step, okay, to let them go ahead and start thinking and be creative and so on. Okay, good. Thank you. Great job. Okay. So do you know about this term? Have you heard about it before? Communicative approach. What do you know about it? What comes to your mind when you hear about the communicative approach? Learner's autonomy, yes, good job, Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed, yes. What else? Interactions, great Samah, yes. Engagement, it's based on NCLT, yes. What else? communication as a skill, language communication, collaboration. Great job. Yes, that's good. Engagement and meaningful interaction. Yes, great job. Body language groups, blah, blah. Yes, very good. According to the British Council website, they defined it that the communicative approach is based on the idea that learning language successfully comes through having to communicate real meaning, okay? So that's what we are going to know about today. And in this website of the British Council, you will find many resources of how to teach the 4 skills in a communicative way, okay? So I suggest it for you. Okay, that's good. How many of you, if you started teaching your students in an online platform, just type 1 in the chat box. Have you used any online platform? Great job, Maha. Who else? Who is familiar? Yes, great. Type, okay, Zoom, that's good, okay. So I think many of us used many platforms online to facilitate the learning process to our learners. Okay, when you start your lesson, what do you do? Could you tell me? What do you do when you start your Zoom session with your students or whatever? Just type in the chat box, dears. Okay, what do you do? Icebreakers, great job, warm up, that's good. Okay, what else? Yes, warm up, icebreakers. The slides, oh, can't you see the slides, dears? Is it clear for you? Is it fine right now?
Yeah.
Better?
Very clear. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, can you hear me and see me right well? Okay.
That seems good.
That's good. Okay. That's great. Okay. So let's go back again. And we said, yes, how do you start again? Excuse me, right in the chat box. Let's go back, yes. Okay. Tell me, when you start your lesson, what do you do again? You said icebreakers, warmers, and so on. Yes, welcome the kids, bravo, yes, good job, norms, and so on. That's good, okay. Great ideas, and let me add to you, or just clarify it more, okay? Oops, sorry. Yes. Here we have 1 minute to check in, okay? For example, when we started, I asked you, how are you today? How do you spend your time? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Or what makes you happy? Let them think about something positive, okay, to express themselves. Okay, review the objectives and agenda, like what we had done at the beginning of the session as well, okay? The last point is to clarify the rules if it's the first time for you to start the session with them. As we mentioned, as Mr. Reda said here, norms. That's right. Okay. Okay. Would you tell me what are the suggested norms for the virtual classroom? Can you tell me? What are the suggested rules for the virtual classroom? I can't hear you. Really? Is there any problem in the voice? Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah?
I can hear you very well.
Yes.
Voice is good.
Okay.
Yes,
That's good. Okay.
it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's go back to our point. What are the suggested norms that you set in the virtual classroom? Huh? What can you say? No eating. Okay. It's fine. Switch off all the cameras and muted. Great. Don't open video or mics. That's fine. Write in the chat box. No nearby noise. Great. Raise hands. That's good. Yes, what else? Raise your hands. If you have a question, raise hands. That's good. Don't share without permission. That's good. No disturbance. That's great. No writing, very good, yes. Respect others' opinion, yes. That's good. Let me share with you what are the suggested ideas here. Open and read the pre-lessons emails or documents. If you are using Google Document, for example, or Google Classroom to share with them some, some lessons or some worksheets or whatever you are sharing with them, so they should open it or check it before the lesson, just to make sure that they don't have any delayed assignment or whatever. And for sure, don't don't overwhelm them by assignments and so on, because virtually it's different from face to face. So be nice with them. Yes, when asking a question, indicate and personalize he's going to answer. For example, if I ask it any question, so I ask, yes, Marwa, go on. Yes, Mr. Ahmed, go on, and so on. So they feel that they are, they are on the spot at any time, not to make them distracted or do anything else. Okay, ask them to avoid interrupting by raising their hands or use the emoji. The emojis are here in the Zoom application. We have a big thumb, and we have, if you are away, you can just use an emoji like that, and so on. And for sure, we should put in our mind to speak clearly and slow down, especially when we are online. Because when you are in your classroom and dealing with them face to face, it's clear for you to know if they understand or not from their facial expressions. What if you are dealing with them virtually? You don't see them, or you are just seeing such pictures. Okay, so you have to slow down. You have to use ICQs. You know what are ICQs refer to? You know what are ICQs? Yes, write in the chat box. What are the ICQs? Have you heard about it before? A CELTA term, yes, instruction checking question. Yes, it's a CELTA term. It's not only CELTA term, yani, it's a language term. Yes, we can use it inside our classroom. It's ICQs, instruction, yes. Instruction question, checking questions. Yes, that's good. Okay, and do encourage your students for clarification if they don't understand, because maybe they are not familiar with the tool or the platform that you are using. If you are using Zoom and they don't know how to deal with it, and it's the first time for us, in Egypt to communicate on online platforms and so on. So we should encourage our student to not to feel shy to ask and answer questions and so on. Sometimes it happens when you are inside your virtual classroom and you ask a question and, hello, where are you, dears? Can you hear me? Anybody here? But
Yes,
no reply.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Good job. Yes, I'm just acting out the situation that happens inside the virtual classroom. Sometimes the teachers feel that they are alone in this platform. Or sometimes the student, even they answered the yes, said yes, we are here. Okay, go on, go ahead. Okay, so why do you think this silence happen? It often happens. Yes, Mr. Tamer, that's good. My professor does it all the time. Yes, Khadija. Try as much as you can to have some atmosphere like real class. That's good. Good job, Shayma. Boredom. Yes, Ms. Samah, that's good. Great. What else? What else causes silence inside the classroom? Brilliant. Yes, thank you. Shyness. Very good. Shyness. Yes. What else? Distraction. Autonomy, yes. Waiting a response, very good. Demotivation, yes, they are not interested on what you are saying at all. Lack of enthusiasm and so on. Unclear instructions, great. Over attention, yes, that's good. Okay, sorry. Yes, let me suggest some ideas or add to what you have said or confirm it. Sometimes, students are distracted or multitasking, when you are explaining the lesson, they are checking the Facebook or replying the WhatsApp or whatever, it happens. And even us do so when we are attending any meeting. And I know that maybe some of you are doing something like that now, right? Right or not? Who is logging on the Facebook or checking some WhatsApp messages? Yes. Yes, Shayma confessed that. Yes, not me. That's good. Me, Ibrahim. Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good. Okay. Some other students maybe feel confused, as we mentioned, that that they are not they don't understand what is going on. You know, they don't understand what topic you are talking about because unclear agenda or unclear instruction or whatever. Maybe they are not interested in the discussion itself, or they bored, or don't understand, or sometimes they disagree, but they will let it pass, or agree and have nothing to add. You know, it's fine, okay, go ahead. Or sometimes they are shy and need some time to think. Okay, so have you thought, when you face these challenges, have you thought of any way to prevent multitasking students? Yes, Ola confessed that she checked her Facebook for a second. Okay, come back, Ola. Yes. Okay, that's good. Yes, what are the ideas that you thought of, Khadija? Yes, go ahead. Write in the chat box. How can we prevent the multitasking students, and how can we catch them like what we have done for a moment ago? Give a specific task. Yes, attract them to the topic and engage them. I played once an online quiz. Yes, dividing them into groups, grab their attention, keep them engaged, interesting topic or content, give them interesting activities. How can we prevent? We're going, yes. Keep them busy, be well prepared, play a game. Yes, using organized lesson plan, very good. Yes, activities, watching videos, and so on. Okay, let me ensure what you are saying now. Okay, we can use also our platform in another way. You remember the norms that you set at the beginning, and you said that we can ask them to switch off all their cameras? It's not a must, actually. We can ask them sometimes to open and switch on their cameras, to interact with each others, and to see their faces and see their, you know, their facial expressions, to have a kind of communication with them, okay? Especially when we are in a small classroom. For sure, we are now 100, we can't open or switch on all the cameras, just not to distract the internet connection. But if you have 20 students inside your class, or even 15, it's fine to switch on cameras to be able to interact together. There is a good option in Zoom here. It's breakout rooms. Yes, we can divide them into groups, as Mr. Abdel Fattah said. That's good. We can use them, use the breakout rooms and use group works, let them work in pairs or whatever. And we can ask them to unmute themselves to speak. We shouldn't let them feel that you are trapped all the time. No, let them feel that they are free for some time. They are happy to express themselves. They can go into the breakout rooms and talk to each others. Don't enforce them to be unmuted to be muted all the time. The last point is to give different tasks in the meeting and make it rotate regularly. Let us check how in the next slide, okay? Okay, have you heard about Yoda before? Have you watched this fictional character before? This is the first time? Okay. Who heard about it? Right, yes, if you heard about it. Star Wars, yes, that's good, Mr. Abdullah. Yes, that's good, yes. That's good, yes. It's an, actually it's a fictional character, and the student like it so much because, you know, we have to relate to our realia. You know, let them that you are having something that catch them and interest them and grasp them to your classroom. So we can assign Yoda. We can ask someone to be a timekeeper. We can ask someone else to make sure that everyone is staying active. For example, to ensure the discussion is on topic. If something like that happened and the screen was not clear, he should say, "Yes, teacher, please, the screen is not clear," like what happened at the beginning, and so on. To call in appropriate behaviors and spot misunderstanding, to point out things that are happening. Okay, so Yoda is very useful, and by this we make it, you know, student-centered class. They feel that they do something useful. They feel that they have a role inside the class, even it's a virtual class. I know that we used to do that inside our yes, didn't get this point. And you know, Salma, I'd clarify it for you again. So each student inside your virtual classroom should have a task. Yani, for example, Salma, you are responsible for the time, you are going to be the timekeeper. When it comes, this activity, for example, will take 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, tell me that it's finished, okay? And so on. Someone else will make sure that all the students are participating and so on. Yes, that's good. Okay. So let us go through things that we have been doing inside the classroom, and we are going to shift it to be or to do it online. Do you remember controlled practice exercises? Have you sure? For sure, yes. Yes. Thank you, Ola. Yes. For sure, you used the controlled practice exercise inside your classroom. Yes, sure. Yes, that's good. Okay. Why do you think that controlled practice exercises are important for students and for our learners? Although they are very easy and they didn't add a lot to our achievement, or for example. Do you think it didn't add? Focus on accuracy, yes. That's good. What else? To measure their understanding, practice target language, yes. To check their understanding of the rule, yes. To consolidate the rules, yes. Give them confidence, yes. Yes, very good. Yes, so, you know, control the practice exercises, you know, make or touches all the students from the higher achiever to the lower achiever. You know, they feel that they achieved something. Wow, it's great. Yes, it increased their confidence and familiarity, and they feel that they are in comfort zone. Especially, I'm reminding you again that we are in a virtual platform that we haven't used it before. So we should start by this activity to increase confidence, familiarity, and the comfort zone. Okay, so for example, we can give them an exercise like this, just a dialogue, okay, to let them practice speaking and know how to express preference and the language function of preference. Which do you prefer, coffee or tea? I prefer coffee. What about you? I prefer tea. So we can divide them into and send them to breakout rooms to practice it by themselves, and then come back again with the result. So we do it in 3 steps: initiate, response, and giving feedback at the end, okay? So it's very important, again, to make control the practice inside our virtual classroom. Let us go to the task-based learning. For sure, task-based learning have many forms, okay? We're going to start with listing and brainstorming, like what we're going to do now in our chat box, okay? For example, I can suggest many topics, okay, like these topics. We have 4 topics here. For example, let's take the first one, things we can do in a virtual classroom. Would you brainstorm your ideas and start listing or put your ideas in the chat box? What are things we can do in a virtual classroom? Yes, waiting you in the chat box. Playing games, that's good. Grouping, great. Games, videos, that's good. Good job, Reem. Quizzes, Mr. Adel, fine. Animated slides, yes. Presenting activities, good job. New vocabulary, groups and acting, yes. Speaking tasks, activities, yes. So now we are 108 now. So we started to brainstorm our ideas about a specific topic. So we can make a big list, okay, that will benefit us all, okay? PowerPoint, dialogue, and so on. That's good, great job. So you got this point. So listing and brainstorming enhances the student's knowledge, and you know, it makes them get what the maximum of what they have in their mind. Okay. One more thing is sorting and ranking, okay? Like what we are going to do now, okay? For example, I can give you many topics like this, okay? And I want you to write what are the most important 3 things or 3 criteria of a good job. Right? The most 3 criteria that you, money, yes. Money, blah, blah, yani write 3 things, okay? I want you to rank them. Money number 1, for example, benefits number 2, value number 3. Yani each one write 3 points, okay? In the chat box. Possession, that's a good Samah, yes. Value, Riham. Quality, profit, and security. Good job, Khadija. Yes, run, social factors, good. Riham, money, okay. Place, environment, money, yes. Security, yes. Good salary, nice staff, security, money, blah, blah, yes. That's good, yes. You know how to use sorting and ranking? So I started to focus on one topic and I started to think of the priorities that I want to have in this topic. What is the most important thing in having a good job? For me, for example, is the nice stuff. If I'm not feeling comfortable, I will not work in that place, even if I have a lot of money. Yes, so yes, social prestige, yes, and so on. That's good. Great job. Okay, so firstly, we talked about brainstorming and listing. Number 2, sorting and ranking. Let's shift to the third one, comparing. Wow, I like this so much. Comparing increases, you know, find similarities and differences. We used to do it when we are kids and when we are, even now when we are adults and teenagers nowadays. We like it so much, right? Do you like it? Do you like it, dears? Find similarities and differences? Yes. Compare and contrast? Yes, that's right. Whenever you find it, you start to focus and concentrate what are the differences and similarities in this picture. Yes, that's good. That's great. Okay, so we can give them and you can search for many pictures on Google, okay? You will find many resources for such activity. You can ask them to do some exercises like that to enhance their memory and enhance their concentration and so on. So it will be very efficient like this. When they got the result, they feel that they achieved something wow. Okay, as you see here, we have many circles on the things that are different from the first picture. Okay, so would you remind me again what we talked about? What was number 1? In task-based learning? Do you remember? Number 1 was listing and brainstorming. Yes, good job, Riham and Mr. Adel. Yes. Number 2? Number 2? Yes, number 2? Sorting and ranking. Yes, great job, great job. Number 3? Yes, number 3? Comparing. Yes, great job. Comparing. Good job. Yes. We're going to shift to number 4. The most important one, I think it increases the, you know, it let the student think deeply, critically, and so on. Problem solving. You know, I think it's one of the most important characteristics of the human being to know how to solve problems and how to deal with them. This is number 4. Problem solving have 2 kinds: critical incidents and critical thinking itself. Let's start with the critical incident. Have you heard about it before? Do you have any idea about the critical incidents? No? Yes. Yes, that's a good run. Okay. Yes, that's good. Critical incident, you know, situations that differentiate between different cultures and let you know how, for example, I'm from Egypt. I'm going to travel to America, so I have to read a lot about the culture of America to be able to cope with this culture and know how they are dealing. Yes, not to have a culture shock. Good job, Mr. Khalid. Yes, not to avoid culture shock. I should have a great idea about the country that I'm going to travel to. Yes, to respect culture diversity. Yes, that's good. Tradition and customs, that's great. Yes, very, very good. So we should accept it. Again, we should confirm and let our student accept the others' differences. Let us check. Do you know what the WWYD that is written on the sharp right? Yes. Well, WWYD, what is it? What does it refer to? How can we deal with problem solving? What question I ask to, yes, what would you do? Good job, Mr. Mahmoud. Yes, very good. What would you do? WWYD stands for what would you do? So this is the question. When I give my students a critical incident or just a problem to solve or anything needs a critical thinking, I ask him, what would you do? So he started to think deeply and take the process of thinking to solve the problem. Let us check this situation. Is it clear for you? Can you read it? Is it readable? Yes. I'll give you 1 minute. 1 minute to read it and tell me what's wrong. What would you do in this situation? Just 1 minute. Jonji Udu, I don't like to read it loudly. I feel I'm disturbing you. If you finished, start writing on the chat box. What would you do? He has a culture shock here. What happened? Eating inside the classroom. Good job, Ms. Yusra. Very good. This is the problem here. Eating during the session. Is it allowed in the American culture or Japanese culture? He's confused. Yes, why? Is it allowed in the American culture or Japanese? Or Japanese doesn't respect the class rules? American, yes, it's allowed in the American. But in the Chinese, he felt shocked because it's not allowed there. Yes, that's good. Yes, very good. Eating during work, yes, not in all schools. Yeah, sure, we have differences. Not in all schools, yes. Deedly in Japanese, yes. That's good. Great job. Good. Excellent. Okay, so this is the first one. What about this? Have you been confused between these nodding and shaking heads before? Have you traveled to any foreign country and you find that nodding says no? Yes. Yes, that's good. So this is a critical incident as well. If you don't know about the other cultures, you will be a little bit confused at first until you ask yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes. That's good. In India, yes. India and, yes, that's good. Indian people, yes. That's great. So this is critical incident, okay? Let's move to the problem solving. Again, the second part of it. We got the critical incident, and now we are going to talk about the critical thinking. How to improve the critical thinking through solving problems and so on, okay? Firstly, we give them critical incident to try to solve it or to try to know about it, and it makes the students aware a lot about the other cultures and makes them feel that they are familiar with other cultures and they do respect the others and enhance their respecting diversity and so on. So what about problem solving? The problem solving has a very deep circle that our process, okay, starting from identifying problem, brainstorming situation, making prediction, revise, test the ideas and revise again, share the results, and finally ask new questions. Here I have I found a treasure actually. I don't know if you heard about it before or not. This website is called Teach This. This website offers, I'm going to share everything with you at the end of the session and tell you how, but keep and stay tuned, okay? Yes, and reflection for sure, yes. Problem solving. This website offers worksheets on how to give the student from the first step of how to give the student the problem and let them think deeply and let them analyze the problem and how they are going to communicate with it and so on. Yani it's a very interesting website. I recommend it for you. It has very rich materials and steps, and you know, it gives you how to plan for the problem solving as well. So number 5. So do you remember the first 4? Can I go? Can I go on, or you forgot? Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shayma. Yes, thank you, Reem. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I have a private message. You too. I miss you too. Well, okay, thank you. Real world tasks. Okay. Have you ever used real world tasks inside your virtual classrooms? What do you think? What are the real world tasks? Do you use it in your face-to-face classroom, and what are they? Give us suggestions. Climate change, yes, it's real, yes. Field tours, great job, Mr. Adel and Ron, yes, very good. Okay. Reading news, everything we have around, challenge, realia. Like what? Realia like what? Give me examples. Yes. Holiday destination, environment models, and so on. Okay, let us check. Actually, we can ask them to create a class newsletter. You know, have you heard about newsletters that companies and have you heard about newsletters with the achievement monthly newsletter and so on, to just to aware our customers with the achievements that our company do? Yes, we can ask them as a student to make a newsletter for their achievements, like a magazine or whatever. They can do it easily, and they like it. They can create or carry out surveys. Okay. They can research and prepare for a presentation on a topic. They can make a presentation and show it for their students next time, okay? They can make a video together. Have you tried to let your student make a video together or plan for a virtual party? Yes, great. Okay, that's good. That's great. Okay, so we can celebrate with the Mother's Day, the wedding or birthday party. Quarantine, you know, is locking us down, but we can celebrate everything from home. Let me share with you short video, okay, that I made with my colleagues at my schoolwork. Okay, when we are locked down and it was Mother's Day, we decided to celebrate the Mother's Day and send all the mummies inside the inside our school a video to let them know that we do miss them and we do appreciate and miss them a lot. Okay, I don't know if you hear the voice or not. Can you hear it? I don't know. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that because I'm sharing from my mobile. The voice is not clear enough. But by the way, I want to tell you that this is a voiceover video. We recorded it from home, okay? We take maybe the whole day to plan for this, okay? And to organize all the logistics and so on, to record and gather all the recording to make such a video, to send it to parents. What do you think the parents or whoever you are sending the video for will feel? How do you think? What do you think they're feeling? Yes, surprise, yes, excited, appreciation, happy, yes. And what about your feeling if you are a part of the group that make the others happy? You would be grateful and proud, yes, very good, appreciated. That's great, yes. That's it. We should allow them to do things that they are proud with, okay, and let the others to be proud of it as well. Yes, they will be too pleased and appreciated. Yes, that's good. Very good, great job. Okay, let's move to another point, okay? So we talked about brainstorming. Let's recap again. Brainstorming, and listing, right? Listing, brainstorming and listing, ranking and sorting, comparing, yes. And number 4, realia, but before realia, problem solving, yes. And number 6 now is true or false. Yes, great job. True or false. You know, true or false has a great power inside the classroom. Yes, critical thinking in problem solving, yes. True or false has a great power inside the classroom. For example, you can give students some sentences like these, okay, and ask them to guess. I know that I have many familiar names here in this meeting. Actually, you are 100. I know that there are many know me well. If you know me well, if you know me well, you will answer these questions correctly, okay? We have 4 sentences, okay? Tell me what's true and what's false. Which sentences are true about myself and what are false about myself? For those who knows me well. And the others, sure, suggest, yes. كل اللي يعرفني كويس هيعرف يجاوب الأسئلة دي. I always play with the... Just write one true, 1 and 2, for example, true, 3 and 4 false. Yani don't write the whole sentence. 2 true. I feel afraid of dogs. Okay, maybe. Okay, it's 2 and 4 false. Okay, who is saying that? Wait, Nisma, good job. Okay, 2 and 4 false. Yes, 1 and 3 true. 1 false. I like adventures. Do you think so, Muhammad? Okay, I think it's 3 and true, and the last one is false. Okay, 4 false, Rabab. Okay, that's good. Okay, so they started. If you give a task like that for a student, it strengthens the rapport between your students and yourself, your student and yourself as well, very much. It enhances the relation a lot. They will know about their teacher a lot, and you can use it between them as pairs, okay, inside the classroom. 1, 3 true and the way. Okay, so when we give such exercise or activity for students, they feel that, wow, we know a lot about our teacher, or we know a lot about our friends. They can do it together. Okay, it's really effective. Yes, I do agree with you, Mr. Adel, that we can ask them to do it. Yes, in pairs or in groups, and start to guess if the sentences are true or false. And it also enhances their speaking skills, and they feel that they can express it clearly. And we can also recap on grammar rules. I feel if I showed them now some sentences, I can show them the pictures. Okay, what do you think? Check your answers. If you answered it correctly, say or type one in the chat box. I like adventures. The two sentences are wrong. I never traveled abroad. It's wrong. I traveled abroad. The other sentence that is wrong. I feel afraid of dogs. No, I don't feel afraid of Ghaly or Ghaly. Write in the chat box. You can show them pictures. Wow, Riham, good job. Yes, great job, Riham. That's great. Who else? Oh, okay. Correct, ma. You guess them correctly. Okay, that's fine. So you can relate to the sentences with pictures, so they feel familiar to what you love or what you like or what you don't like. They know more about your character. They know more about whatever you want to deliver. And here, the using of photos, it has a great power actually, because here we can omit the word like, space adventures. Okay, I space abroad, so they will complete the I feel afraid of dogs. ممكن نشيل البروبوزيشن ونسيبهم يعملوا complete للبروبوزيشن. يبقى احنا كده بنعمل برضو ريكاب على الايه، على اللانجوج بتاعتنا. The next point, information gap. You know, information gap is one of the best things also. My guess is right. I thought, okay, no problem. Okay, thank you, Shayman. Okay, information gap. Here we have many techniques to do information gap activities with our students. You know, we can make a picture dictation. Have you tried picture dictation before inside your classroom? Hi guys, can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? Yes? Huh? Okay, that's fine. Okay, just to check your network. Okay, just to check your network if you don't having a good voice. Okay. Yes, نرجع تاني للquestion بتاعنا. Have you tried the picture dictation before? Sample pictures. Yes, good job, Shayma. Yes, garden school. Yes, that's great. Okay, let me tell you more. Yeah, with prepositions. Excellent. Good job. Yes, let me tell you more about picture dictation. We can divide our students into breakout rooms, okay? And, you know, ask one to take the picture and start to dictate his friend, okay? What can he see in this picture? Okay, so for example, we can start it with, there is a big garden, and there is in the middle of it, there is a small house with a chimney, okay? And there is a sun on the right, on the sharp right. Behind, below the sun, there is a small tree, okay? And in front of the house, there are two children who are skipping and playing together. On the left, there is a boat, and so on, blah, blah. Yes, so the other student who is hearing and listening to his friend start to imagine the situation and draw it. Yes, they describe the other in the situation and start to draw it by himself. It's wow, it's a very amazing activity. If you tried it with your students virtually, it will have a great effect on their speaking skills and their imaginative skills as well. Or can we ask how many words in this picture? Then they will start writing these words. Yes, as well. Yes, it's another technique. Yes, spot the difference as we mentioned before. Complete the text as Shayma said now, and describe a video. Just like what we had done now with the picture, we can divide the students into two groups, okay? And let student A watch a silent video, okay? And student B start to describe it, draw it or write a script about it, okay? For example, I'm watching two little kids, okay? One is trying to take a photo of the bird, the other one is blah, blah, and so on, okay? So it's a very interesting activity and you will like it. Okay, thank you. Okay, one more thing that we can ask them to draw a comic. Have you ever tried this activity with your students? To let them draw a comic or caricature or something like that? Yes, good job, Ala. Yes, okay. So we can ask them to do something like that or to prepare, yes, drama classes, yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, we can ask them to draw a caricature for a situation or give them a situation and let them try to draw anything about it in a comic way and write a comic script. It will enhance their speaking skills and imaginative skills as well. They are young. Okay, that's fine. We can fit it according to the age itself. Yes, thank you, Ron. Thank you, my pleasure. Okay, one more thing that we can do also, to use a storyline. Okay, give them a storyline that is not arranged, okay, and ask them to go in the breakout rooms and start to arrange it and write a script on it, or give, give a caption for this story, or give it a title, classify the characters and the elements of the story. Try to enhance or, enhance their imaginative skills, because, learners who are visual. Yes, I used to get an umbrella story session. That's good. Okay. Yes, great job, Shaima. Yes. So it's very amazing and interesting exercise as well. One more point. Have you tried class debates? Have you tried class debates? Someone, yes, no, we agree, we disagree, and so on. Yes, that's great. It's a very interesting activity, actually. You know that we can give them a topic like that. For example, working from home is better than working from office. Let's discuss this point. Who can tell me what do you think of this point? Working from home is better than working from house? What do you think? Do you agree, or Mahmoud? No? Yes? Huh? I love working. I loved it, actually. I loved it so much. Yes, agree. But I think this will be very crowded online to be applied. I strongly disagree. Okay, Mahmoud, that's good. Yes, each one has its advantage and disadvantage. Yes, that's good. It depends. No, sure. Sure, I miss them as well. Yes, I miss my co-workers a lot. I miss my workplace and workspace and so on. Yes, only in Corona, home is okay. Sure. Inshallah khair. Yes, that's good. It has a good, yes, it has a double-edged weapon. So we can let them in breakout rooms to start to try to convince each others about their ideas and get out of a good point. Okay, let's go back to the power of images again. Okay, double-edged weapon, yes. Okay, that's good. Have you ever used the website or the news websites before in your classrooms? Have you ever used it? Yes, good job, Ron. Yes, that's good. Okay, yes, Nasma, great. No, okay. Okay, here from BBC News, okay, you can check the pictures or images of the week, okay? They have very interesting topics and they have very interesting ideas. You can show or share it with your students, okay? And let them discuss it. Caption this picture. Who can caption this picture? I call it daily headlines, okay? That's good. Who can caption this picture? Give me a caption or title. Give a title for this picture. Corona life, okay. Quarantine breaks the routine, yes. Great job, Marwa. Working from home, yes, don't give up, yes, that's it. Flying, yes, wow. Yeah, what else? Home workouts, yes, home workouts. Homeschooling, quarantine daily, don't get fat, yes, we hope so, yes. Age is just a number. Yes, great job. Corona and unexpected things. Wow. Stay home and stay safe. Yes. Bored. Why? She's not bored. Never give up. Think positive. Don't try to give negative things. Crazy Coronian. Yes. Wow. Yes. Corona drives people crazy, but I think it's fine to be crazy somehow. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, no problem. Quarantine drives people crazy. Okay. Surprising dog. Yes, great job. Good notice, Nesma. Yes. The dog is very surprised. Saving health. Yes, that's great. That's good. Aim high. Yes, I like this title. Wow, you are so creative. Yes, that's it. You see how engaged you are. How far do you like this activity, and you start to imagine titles for it and so on. So let's do it with our students. Wow, drugs, Lee. Why? Yes. Okay. Okay. One more thing that we are going to go deeper, the images. What do you think of this picture? What comes to your mind when you see such a picture? Let me know. This might work. No, it works according. You search, and you can search Mr. Who asked about this not work for letter learners. It can work. You can search for different resources that fits with your learners according to the stage you are teaching. Quarantine, crowded thoughts, puzzle, curfew, yes, can't sleep, apartment block. What else? Overthinking, night in Corona, yes, great. Okay, so you know this also is taken 2 or 3, 5 days ago from the Guardian News. Okay, it was captured in India. Okay, Mumbai, during the Corona time. Each one inside his home, from his balcony, doing whatever he wants, okay? And he's breaking the routine in his way, okay? So what I want you to do now, okay? What I want you to do now, before we end, okay? We have a post in our Facebook page. You will find it after the pinned post. You will find a picture of, you know, let me show it to you. Okay, just a minute. I want you to go back to our page, okay? Start to interact on this post, okay? And write down, how did you break out the routine? I'm going to refresh. Let me send you, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link of this post on our chat box. What do you think? Okay. Okay. Now you can go to this post directly. Okay, and write down how can you break out your daily routine during the Corona time. I'll give you 2 minutes. Go ahead. Go ahead and come back. When you come back, type 1 in the chat box, okay? Here you will find it. Oh, yes. This one, break the routine, okay? Waiting you. Thank you. I'm waiting. Page is not clear. You can go to this website. If it's not clear, go to this website or this link, sorry, and you will find the post. Write in the comments, how can you break the routine during the Corona time? There is no problem. We don't need the screen in anything now. Okay? Yes, great. I find some people who commented. Run, great job. How you break the routine during the Corona time? When you come back, type 1 in the chat box. Type 1 in the chat box when you come back. Whose routine? Your routine. Yours. 1. Yes, I went for... Write in the comments of the page. Yes, I started, yes, playing with my kids, cooking, working, do exercise, reading and cooking. Write in the chat box, not in the chat box, please, in the post itself. Cooking. Good, Aya. Practicing workouts at home. Improve my skills. Listen to motivational speeches. Great. Write it in the post online, please, not here. When you come back, type 1 here, okay? Reading, good job. Starting the recite Quran, great job, Jasmine. Everyday exercise, I like that. Give more time for my kids and trying to read something useful, excellent, yes. Started to improve myself post-grad studies, yes, great job. Yes, more home activities, online learning, more baking, wow, great job. Yes, read from Quran, right? Yes, attending online sessions, cooking, reading, and so on, sewing, great activity. Self-improvement, yes, great job. Reading, yes. Attending webinars, good job, Nisreen, yes. Watching series, oh, I haven't watched any series from the beginning of Ramadan, you know? I have been for a long time, I didn't watch TV. Yes. Reading, watching, Relo, Cairo, wow, our pleasure, Reem. It's our pleasure, yes. Online sessions on Google Classroom and attending online sessions, attending Zoom sessions to improve my teaching skills, excellent. Complete online courses, great. Great job, dears, excellent. I saw many people come back, but many people didn't go to the post, by the way. I'm seeing you all. We are 100. It's supposed that we have 100 comments. Okay. Sorry for that. Complete online courses. That's great. Editing videos. Wow. Who is here? Mr. Eid or Mr. Reda? Yes. Nice one. Discovering that my family members are nice people. That's good, Mr. Sharkassi. Mr. Reda, yes, most welcome. Attend online courses. Great job, Nahla. That's great. I'm so happy that I'm seeing many familiar names here. I miss you so much على فكرة. والله يعني وحشتوني جدا. Sports, great job. Learning programming, great job. That's good. Learning programming, yes. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's come back to our screen. Okay. Are you here or you have gone to the Facebook and left us here? I see that our number became 92. Some people stay. We dropped them down. Okay, welcome back. That's great. You see how can we send our students and get them come back and so on, and let them interact, feel that they do something that they love. They do love Facebook and social media websites. So why don't we send them and do some activities like that? Okay. So I think that, you know, after the age of quarantine, inshallah, we will have ravers and we will have maybe many inventors and many people who will change their career to do something better, inshallah. I hope so. So before we end, okay, I see that I noticed that some people left, but you know, we have a surprise at the end. Stay tuned to just let you know how are you going to get all the resources, okay? I'm going to just 10 minutes, okay? Okay. So e-learning doesn't just happen. It requires careful planning and implementation. What do you think about this code? Well done, Radwa. I wrote and come back. Welcome. Good job. Some people stayed at the Facebook, khalas. Yes. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. My pleasure, wallahi. Thank you. But I didn't finish. Tell me about this code. Okay. Yes, it's true. Yes, it needs implementation and careful planning and so on. But you know, I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. we don't have to stress ourselves, make our virtual classroom more communicative and more interactive, like what we have done today. And I want you to remember, but you did it and you find it such like a habit, you know, like driving the car. At the beginning, oh, I was shaving and I can't manage anything at the beginning, but after that it became my habit, you know. So that would happen inshallah in our virtual learning and in our online classrooms and so on. You will be familiar with it after that. You know, it's like the Facebook when it appeared at the first time in 2006, and now we are all using it in different ways. So don't overwhelm yourselves, dear. The last point is to enjoy the new learning experience. It's really worthy. Along with you after this pandemic, and it will never last. You know, I think it's very worthy to get to know and to get to be familiar with new techniques and new methods and new platforms. It can offer you another job in the future, and I think that job competence will be different in the next coming months, I not say years. After this pandemic, the job requirements will be different at all. I think so. For sure, يعني. I hope you liked our session. I hope you enjoyed it. But yet, I have one. Yes. Because your opinion matters, dears. Because your opinion matters, we need all your reviews, okay, on our Facebook page, and because it's us, if we are going on the right track, or we can offer more. Yes, is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so at the end, just not to take much time from you, I'm sorry for disconnecting. We just want your review. Again, Mr. Khaled, please send them the link of the review on our Facebook page. We need your constructive feedback to build on it and to know how to offer you more and more, okay? And finally, those who will write the feedback will get the materials on their Facebook or WhatsApp, okay? We will contact them directly to send them the link of the materials, okay? I have a lot of documents about critical thinking and critical incidents. I'll upload it in a Google Drive for you, okay? And another, those websites that we talked about the critical thinking and problem solving. I want your exit ticket before we leave. Actually, I'm so happy that you are with me today. I hope you enjoyed our session. Thank you.
So thank you, Ms.Anan Abdurrahman, for such a
Marwa.
fruitful session. It was really beneficial. Thank you so much.
Yes, please, Mr. Khaled, copy and paste the link again of the review and feedback to enable them to go for it. محتاجة بس من حضراتكم كل اللي هيكتب الريفيو، اوكي، يبعت لنا على المسجز بتاعة الفيسبوك بيج عشان نتأكد ان احنا كتبنا الريفيو، وهنعمل كونتاكت معاكم على طول ان احنا نبعت لكم ماتيريال. It's not hyper, you can go for the page itself, okay, and check the review tab, okay. Thanks a bunch. Thank you, Wissam. How are you? I miss you so much. Thank you. There is no certificate, dear. There is no certificate. We are sharing experience together. I'm sorry for that. I miss you. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed our session today. No certificates, yes. Yes, go ahead. Yes, please ask a question. Do you have any questions, dears, before we leave? The link is sent again. To earn is to learn, yes. How are you going to send for us? When you write the review, I'm going to contact you on the chat, on the messenger chat, and I'm going to send you. Everyone is going to write in the reviews, okay? Will be contacted privately. كل اللي هيبعت لنا على الريفيو هنتواصل معاه privately على الماسنجر بتاعه. How can parents homeschool their children? How can they homeschool? My question is about the material. Excuse me, would you clarify more your question more, Mr. HK? Review of Relu? Yes. Review of Relu, not Relu only, Relu Cairo Mentors platform, okay? Where we can send it to your page on the, you will find the review tab, okay, on our Facebook page. Okay, just let me share it with you again. Can you see this screen right now? Okay, you can go here and click on review. Where is review? I can't find. Yes, here. You see, we have on the sharp left, home services reviews. Go to reviews and start writing or typing your feedback. Okay. All people who will write their feedback will be contacted personally. Okay, guys, to get their materials. Yes. For each session, please, Aya. If you attended before, your opinion matters for today. Yes. Okay. Any questions, dears? Okay, Marwa, I have a surprise, another surprise for you now. Go ahead, Marwa.
Okay, so thank you, Anan. Thank you all for joining us for today. It gives us great pleasure to join us again with Dr. Reda Salim next Tuesday at 10 p.m. So if you are a parent, a teacher trainer, a curriculum designer, a school admin, or an educator, whether you are teaching young learners or teaching adults, so this session is for you. So stay tuned and join us. Thank you so much.
You. Yes, don't miss our session next Tuesday, inshallah, after tomorrow with Ms. Reda Salim, okay? It's about teaching young learners. Thank you so much, Marwa. Thank you all my attendees. I'm so happy really that you joined us today. I hope I delivered a useful thing for you. Thank you so much. What is the meeting number? Yes, we are going to announce it on our page. Yes, it will be announced today after 1 hour, inshallah. Yes, parent homeschool. It will be next Tuesday at 10 p.m. next session. Okay, bye-bye. I'm so happy to meet you all. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, Ms.Anan, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Bye.